Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is Kuro, and we're playing some more Genshin Impact. It's another Genshin Sunday, and we're going to be playing through a little more Genshin Impact. So, I did put up a poll on Twitter. Nobody voted. Nobody also dropped any comments in the comment section below, suggesting what I should do. So, I am going to ask a few other people. Well, what I did was I asked a few other people, and they suggested that I do Inazuma over the character quest. So I am going to proceed with the Inazuma quest. So we are going to head to the first location. I think we just need to teleport here, and then that's it. So let's just teleport here. Okay, so we've got a little cutscene.
Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your brother would have sided with the Abyss.
I guess I'm feeling a little bit better.
Keep your chin up.
I don't know how to feel, to be honest.
Both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough
Oh, we have quite an evil glare. Or maybe a serious glare. There must have been more to this than meets the eye.
He said we needed to reach the end of our journey.
Will we have the same conclusion of our brother? I think Lumine's going to have a different conclusion to Aoife. I've decided to stop calling Lumine Yuni and just call her Lumine. So yeah.
Where should we go? Oh, you mean the guy that took your brother away in the first place?
The unnamed god?
You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started.
I need to teach her a lesson that she won't forget. We're going to go with the Gudako type answer. I should also do some more fake Grand Order. I need to sort out my actual recording. Let's find the Electro Archon.
Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a closed nation.
Closed nation.
Some other way in.
A bit like Attack on Titan, like Paradise Island. Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance? Let me try and think of someone. I don't know.
Paimon thought of someone already.
Atsuko. Oh, one of the NPCs. One of the NPCs
Let's see what she has to say.
Layut Harbor. So let's head to Layut. Alright. Let's start the mission. Okay, so I'm pretty much gliding and flying into the next quest point, which should be around here somewhere. Okay, I think I can see it. I think it's that girl down there. Yeah, we're over her. Oh. Pop. Let's talk to her. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
she definitely looks Japanese.
Hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right?
Now she's trying to learn how to be
like a local.
local.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Well, we want to get into Inazuma. I know you escaped from Inazuma, but we want to get into Inazuma.
So that's why you're here.
I don't think she's very happy.
Right. We came to the right person.
But the chance of success is incredibly small.
We're not going to get suddenly sniped down like we did in Fate Grand Order, are we? I don't know. Will the Raiden Shogun shoot us down like
this method truly was? All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself.
Artemis?
There was a storm.
Wait, you got here on a small wooden raft?
Were close on my tail. After I'd escaped
and people were chasing you?
I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days.
Your rations ran out, freshwater supply
soon ran out, and I remember getting to the
point
where I was
I'm more impressed by the fact that you managed to get out on a raft whilst being chased.
But to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, a new beginning found me.
Somebody
That's
saved
right.
you.
I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching.
What a horrible journey.
But who saved you?
And you set off
Is it going to be Buckdoll?
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and I felt like I didn't belong there.
Sounds very stiff and stuffy.
What's
Along with the other 2 commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission.
Tri-Commission.
I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the Liu Jising.
No mouth flaps again.
One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or... Meanwhile, the Tenryou Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree.
The
They
Vision
act
Hunt
like the
Decree? What
executive
is
arm
that?
of the Raiden Shogun's rule. Loyal, yet unfeeling. It
Vision
doesn't
Hunt
feel
Decree.
good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending
Well, luckily
so
we
long
don't
under that oppressive
wear a
atmosphere,
vision, so I doubt we're going to be hunted.
all hope for the future.
Who knows?
What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should abandon... You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain.
Perpetual tempest of wind and
Supposing
rain.
you survived that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards.
I'm pretty strong myself. I think Lumine can hold her own. I mean, worst case scenario, we'll just build an ice bridge and just ice bridge our way through.
Documentation at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders. Otherwise, you'd be kicked out immediately.
Seems like
So-
they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma.
Nobody can legally get in or legally get in, is what you're trying to tell me.
They only set
Is
that
there
up
a
as
place
a
where
port to
Outlanders
guarantee
go?
a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation needed, but if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try.
But though, we're gonna try and talk to a pirate, aren't we?
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. They're well known in Liyue. Voyaging far and
looking for
wide
Buckbow.
has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences. They may just know.
But it's an armed fleet, right? Why would they agree to a request?
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their captain, Beidou, the
we can give
Alcor
it a
is
try.
the flagship of the Crux fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guyunstone Forest on a supply run.
All right,
This might be-
let's
Then there's
head
no
over
time
there.
to lose. Let's
We
go
can literally
find
teleport there,
Captain
so let's
Beidou.
go. Right, so we teleported to the boat. And I see somebody up there. I think it's a new character. It's Buckdoll and some new character that I never met before. Who is that?
Who have we got here?
My reputation
Wait,
precedes
I know
me.
you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one Ningguang told me about you.
Been gone.
A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said.
That's a little bit,
She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the
see.
time that
I
it'd
feel
be
very
good to
honored
meet you
that
in person. Judging
Yingon
by the clothes
holds
on
us
your
in,
back and this floating thing, I guess that time has come.
in very high regards.
Hey,
The
the
time
name's
has
not
come. What
floating
time has
thing.
come?
It's Paimon.
Emergency food.
Paimon.
Not Paimon.
What a fascinating being. You two give off not
Oh,
only the
you have a
essence
wind.
of wind and earth, but
An
also
anemo
of...
Vision. Okay.
Yes, the stars.
So wind element user, just like me.
The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever
You know, I wasn't a fan of
Pay it no
Lumine's
heed.
geo
I mean only
abilities,
to say I am certain
so I'm
that it is by
hoping
fate,
my
not chance alone, that we should meet.
electro powers will be better.
And that gives our encounter meaning.
That must be your bard for hire.
I prefer other means of entertainment. This
Yeah,
young
tone
man
deaf
is
bard isn't
Kazuha
exactly good.
Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with.
Oh,
Occasionally,
are you
he
talking
opens
about
his mouth and
Kazuha
flowers
being
come
your
out instead of
bard for
words.
hire?
With this fine ship
musician?
and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible
Oh,
of
yeah,
me
he is
not
definitely
to
giving me,
acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
Fenty
Well, I can't
vibes.
argue with that. Okay then. Once
Maybe
the clash
Fenty
is
goes for
underway,
people
I'll
who
give you
are
a chance to
poetic.
perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for
You
poetry's
seem
sake
very
tends to lack
free-spirited.
meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily, especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean...
I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it? The Crux Clash is
What
a
are you
martial
talking about?
arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part
So
to
we have to
showcase their
fight for our
talents.
rights
There
to
are
be on the
two
ship?
important rules. 1. Competitors must be renowned fighters.
They must be
we
renowned
want those
fighters.
with real
Okay.
martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it.
Okay.
So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't
Yeah,
think there's anyone out there who
I
hasn't
think
heard
I'm pretty
of you.
skilled.
2. You can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little
I
one-sided.
don't have a vision.
You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around.
Wow,
the
they
Liyue.
referenced the
And
movie.
with Liyue as savior taking part in
Crouching
the
Tiger,
tournament.
Hidden Dragons.
Now that's
Okay.
gonna turn a few heads. I think we can expect a healthy turnout this time.
But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament.
You know, I'm
Well,
interested
before
in
you
testing out
dismiss
my
the
skill.
idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after. Get this.
And what is it?
It's a masterless vision.
A
Supplied by
Masterless
myself,
Vision. Okay.
As a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
That's a little.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
Why does it have a
When a
master?
vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away,
Okay.
but the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this shell
But
has
would
any
it change
practical
element?
application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while
you
it
know,
remains in the world,
I'm surprised that the
it may
vision
just
would
be possible
physically
for someone else
remain.
to inherit it.
Yep. And the way I see it, a
So would
vision
the
is a badge
vision-
of recognition from the gods.
So would the new
So if
vision
anyone's
owner
able
have to share
rekindle
the
it, it's gotta be an
same
individual of exceptional strength and
will
talent.
as the
Organizing
original
the clash
owner,
is my way of
or
uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this
Can
time,
anybody
getting
just
the vision
awaken
to
it
glow again.
and it
So
will
if
just
you don't
be
have a vision,
a
this
different
is the
element?
perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
I mean, a vision is of no use to me. I can
We're interested in getting to
just channel my
Inazuma.
own
They're
elemental
fighting
power.
in some tournament.
Inazuma? You want to go there?
Yes.
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma, no sweat.
Ah.
In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless Vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor. Up
Both.
to-
Just
I
want
want
her to
both.
take part in your
I don't care what
tournament.
Lumine wants. I want both.
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be.
Okay.
I couldn't let a
You
competitor
just want me
like
to
you
put on
fall
a show
through the
for your
net.
own entertainment. I'm glad you are a
What are we
nice
gonna
person
do?
and not a stereotypical
Looks like
pirate
we
that
pretty much have to
backstabs
do
people.
this tournament if we want to get to it.
Let's give it a
Great.
shot.
Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament arena in Guyun Stone
Mm-hmm.
Forest. Kazuha and I will be over soon.
Okay.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is revealed.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, right. So we just have to head back to the Gungyun Forest.
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Beidou said that they had to be renowned fighters.
Right. So we just have to
Who will we be
beat
up
up these guys, who are supposedly the other fighters.
Hello, are you here?
You bet I am.
Mm-hmm.
Have you put your names down yet?
Not yet.
Well, I'd have a look
We
at the
just
entrance
simply,
criteria if I
have a
were
look.
you. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone
Yep.
who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them.
I don't know about that. I
Nobody
think
wants to
I
see
can
that,
handle
right?
you.
Yeah, we heard a rule about that.
Where's
So-
Paimon?
Me? Only a former runner-up.
Former runner-up.
Freestyle.
Okay.
Also, that doesn't sound like the most official tournament.
Paimon
out there.
is missing.
What? You?
Feel like
Nonsense.
she's supposed to be
Have
there.
you been living under a rock? Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were two of them trying to escape.
It's kind of
Guess
like
you
a
sorted them
daily
out?
job for me, so
They tried to sneak past
it's
me
not
under
much
the
of
cover
a
of darkness.
achievement. Oh wait,
didn't
she's
know what hit
way to my
I
right.
planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then
Okay.
the big guy pulled out a knife.
And did you get stabbed?
I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us.
Huh. Sounds
I
impressive.
told you. Oh no, I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course. But the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them. And
I mean,
hand them
you
over
do
to the
look quite
Millilith.
strong.
Uh-huh. But for us, even for
Thanks
our
for letting us know. We're just checking out the competition.
I'll see you in the arena. But I don't plan on losing to a pair of children.
You don't plan on losing to a pair of children? Okay, I take that as an insult. What about you, Jinro?
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the
Nothing
Crux
new.
Clash too? If so,
I don't know.
Seems I found
How
myself
do you pronounce that
another new
name?
adversary.
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece.
You
in
just
the
want to
puzzle
become a
that is
hero.
No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am
Become a
looking.
perfect
I know how
person?
that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far
Without any
I've
setbacks,
passed every
okay.
exam I've ever taken.
Wow, you
enjoyed
sound...
numerous successful
I don't
business
mind
ventures.
kicking your butt.
And in most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person.
This
Though,
guy
of
needs to be
course,
taken down a
I'd
peg.
never let
We're
the
going to
praise
slap
get to
him
my head. I know I
and
haven't reached
put him in his
perfection
place
yet,
because he is
because there's one
not a
thing,
good person.
A vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
Oh, you're a
That's
renowned
not
fighter?
important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf.
Oh, you are so...
I've also brought along
I can
a bit
imagine
of
the
an
big guy just
entourage
picking you up and then
for moral support.
throwing you
It's such a blessing, really, to, of
like
course,
a bowling ball.
I also put in a few good days' practice.
I'm sure you have.
I seem to have gained them. Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine.
Oh wow, he's so up
It's not
himself.
too
He
long
thinks
now
we're
before
one of
you'll
his
get to see me in
fangirls.
action.
Yeah. Lumine ain't that kind of girl. Right. Let's talk to this one?
Hi there. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's
Are they
right.
going to be a
Nothing
duo?
beats real-life combat for honing your skills. But this tournament is more than
I'm guessing
just a
these
chance
guys
put
are going to be
training
like
into
martial
practice.
arts
It's also a
masters,
chance for us
trainees,
to obtain the Masterless
whatever.
Vision.
Exactly.
Yeah, everybody's
With
interested
a
in that.
vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
Oh yeah, they're pupils. No real fighting
This
experience,
master of
just
yours must be pretty incredible.
Famous.
Hmm.
He's the founder of the You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. He's got to be a grand
Okay.
master or something. He's created many different styles of kung fu,
I
and countless
don't
other
know.
clans have bought to the Ling Shan clan. He teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
force
Force
dispersal. That
dispersal?
sounds pretty
It's a
good.
type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks
Okay.
without moving an inch. For
I'm
example,
interested
our
in seeing
master
how that
can
works.
use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction of an incoming stone, all without breaking a sweat.
Oh,
One
I am
time,
very
he
interested
sent
in
a
that.
challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
Is that really
Sure
possible?
is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics. There's no way we could use
I'm-
it proficiently yet.
Pretty certain I could just
We're
blow them
clearly
back
not
with
that
wind.
naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start
I mean,
making
we
progress
dropped
soon,
the
we'll
Jade
probably
Palace
run out of
on
money
a
to pay
sea
the tuition
god.
fees and still
I'm
have
pretty
nothing to
certain we
show
got
for
this in
it.
the
Is it
bag.
tuition fee?
Of
A tuition
course.
fee.
This is a
Well,
grand
every
master
martial
we're
arts
talking about
dojo
here.
has a
He
tuition
doesn't
fee.
have time to waste.
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement.
I think these two are
Master
being
isn't
conned.
Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Kazuha clan and made pretty much instant progress in their.
So, if we can get our
Oh.
hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
It won't make you
Well,
any
we have
better.
to try something new.
You just gain
Otherwise,
an
we're stuck
elemental
in the same
ability.
situation.
Exactly. It can't hurt
It's
to
like-
try. And if it turns out it does
I
work,
mean,
the Ling
hand-to-hand
Shan clan will go
combat
down in
is
history.
completely different from
Folks
having
will come
like
from far
elemental
and wide.
attacks.
Heck, we could even become the dominant martial.
Well, that's
you
the
in the
spirit.
arena.
All right. I think our only
So,
concern
to
is the
recap,
big guy
when up
over there.
against an inflated ego, some gullible guys pay way too much for
Hmm.
their kung fu classes.
Let's just sign up
Jinx a
and put
Village
an end to
arm
this.
wrestling champion, huh? All right, you're signed up. Next, please. What's your name?
Lumine
Wait,
or Yuni.
Aren't
She's
you?
actually going by Yuni.
Did I hear that right?
Yuni.
Is it really them?
Should I just keep calling her Yuni then?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though?
No, we
Or
don't
are
have a
they
vision.
trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off
Yes.
that ancient? It's really her.
Oh, nice sword on your back.
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh yes. We're really famous.
I wonder if I can get her autograph later.
We're a real
I
hero.
trust you are aware that only those without visions can enter the
Yeah,
tournament.
we don't have a vision.
Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary.
We just have
You
the
walk
ability
into
to
the most
manipulate the
dangerous
elements on the
situations
same
imaginable, face off
basis
against
as a
all
god.
sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
You know, you make us sound like we're invincible,
Yep.
and I feel
This
like
girl
that's going to
doesn't
come
have
back
vision,
and bite
though.
us one
See for
day.
yourself.
My apologies.
I mean, you can
I
search
didn't
me.
mean to be rude.
You want to pat?
I'm sure a
do a
great
pat
hero
down or
like
something?
yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame?
Claims
It's
to
just
fame.
a formality for you, of course, but
I mean,
have
we
to
dropped
make
the
a
Jade
record of
Palace on the
competitors'
sea god.
achievements as part of the
Is
sign-up
there
process.
anything else you need?
So far, I've
This
got
random guy
defeated
just-
the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
I mean, I saved the fallen.
Put that down. And also defeated the Fatui Harbinger child.
Child,
Whoa.
we beat up a child.
Might
And
as well
the look in
declare
our
her the
face.
champion already.
Jeez.
I wonder
Wow.
if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty.
I mean, with the
Actually, this
honorary
is the
knight,
most dazzling track record
we
I've ever
saved the
seen.
dragon god.
long
We
shot.
dropped the palace on a water
Right.
god,
Your registration
and we
is
beat
complete.
up a child.
Now, a brief word about the prize. A great hero such as
Oh.
yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the grand prize.
Nope, we
namely,
just want
vision.
Oh, we're not here
We just
for
want,
that. We're here because Captain Beidou
a free
promised
pass
take
to
us
Inazuma.
if we win the tournament.
There's
We don't want the
another
vision.
prize too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beidou must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
I
Whoa.
see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beidou in advance then?
Everyone's just
Well,
misunderstanding
nobody
this
expected
situation.
you to sign up to a tournament like this. I can hardly believe it myself, to be honest.
I mean,
Anyways,
it's just
the
easy
qualifying
for us to
rounds are
win.
about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
But are we allowed to use our
Hey,
elemental
so
attacks?
Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament.
Yeah.
Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements without one.
Yeah.
So Paimon thinks you probably
you want me to
shouldn't
hold
use your
back?
elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings. In any case, looking at the competition, it
Makes
should
sense.
still be pretty. All right.
I mean, they're
it's
all pretty
showtime.
normal people.
You got
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to
Yeah,
compete?
I'm
Good.
quite ready.
Then please follow me into the...
I wonder if Lumine and Aoife are demigods. Anyways,
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win
right,
this
Yuni,
tournament.
we got
Her
this.
first bout.
Seems like you got a
Okay,
pretty
maybe
good chance
sword
of
against
winning
somebody
this
who's
thing.
unarmed
What
is a bad idea,
strange
but
guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Come on, let's go sign up. Well,
Yeah, that was
now that we've won,
a little bit
let's
too
go
easy.
and see Beidou. She'll probably have something to say to us.
let's just stick with Yuni.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite.
Did you just bring me in so that you can
what do
win
you
money
think,
through
Kazuha?
bets?
She totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
I only
Impressive.
slashed in a few times.
But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
Well, we can't go out
I
all
fought
out,
my
yeah.
fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show she put on just now, she's more than convinced
Why are
me
we
of
just
her ability.
shifting
So
backwards?
come on. We all know
We are
you've got
just
a wide
shifting
vocabulary
backwards.
in there.
What's
Can't you
going
spare
on?
a word or two to congratulate our
This
up-and-coming champion?
All right. Let me think how to aptly
We're
phrase
just
these
slowly
words of
sliding
praise.
backwards.
You fought well.
All right,
Oh,
then.
okay.
I was thinking your inner poet might want... You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised... And since you signed up,
Mm-hmm.
we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them.
I didn't know I was so popular. Let's see what happens
since
next.
everyone sees... For one thing, we don't want... So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
What?
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers.
I mean, that makes it a lot easier.
This is how Captain Beidou works. Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
A lot less people will be hurt.
To be fair, Paimon was thinking that too.
All right, I'm gonna
Yeah.
watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about.
Mm-hmm. After a long wait, your opponent in the semi-final has been
We're
decided.
finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
All right.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard.
I haven't forgotten why I'm here.
Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
Okay.
All right, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed you up. She'll take you into the arena.
All right. I mean, it's not much of an arena, but still. Let's do this.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. I do not doubt your abilities,
dark horse of the tournament?
I would suggest that you make
Relax.
Oh, it's gonna be that
Girl's at the
kid,
top
the
of her
animo
game.
guy.
She ain't gonna lose.
Don't worry.
I'm getting a few
Take some
butterflies
time to
over here.
compose yourself.
I don't want to hurt him too hard. Yeah. Oh,
At
this
last,
guy.
the moment we've all been waiting for.
Boom, boom,
the
boom,
semifinals
and out.
have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero
Dark horse?
or the dark horse?
Ouch.
I don't care about the prize.
You're level
You're
90?
a strong opponent. That's what I'm here
Oh.
for.
I just cut you across the stomach. I'm pretty certain that's a mortal blow.
I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling.
Okay.
Congratulations. I was beaten by the best.
You fought well yourself.
For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried. If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one.
Okay.
But
You
mine
mean...
never came.
I don't think physical strength is the only thing
I lost interest
required.
eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body.
Yes, that's
I've
true.
fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Huh?
Maybe the Age
You
of
mean
Gods
you
is
didn't
ending.
sign up to try and get your hands on that Masterless Vision?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest.
Interesting.
Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them.
I
So
guess
I'm
this goes
pleased with
along with the
today's
concept
outcome.
that you can't just
I don't
rely
often have
on
the
just
pleasure of
one
experiencing
aspect of your
defeat.
abilities. You do need to hone your other skills.
Now that's true strength talking.
If you
So
have
even
the chance
without,
in the future, please
vision,
come.
We're still a
by the
Master
way,
Swordsman.
Do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick.
Extremely quick.
So don't
okay.
get too caught.
I'm interested.
There he goes.
Right. Let's
Maybe
talk
we should
to
ask around. See what we can find out about our opponent in the final round.
who's this person?
Paimon thinks we might
Uncle Yun!
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. What a stunning performance. I myself
you get
was
scared?
eliminated in the third round.
Oh, that's a shame.
Aw, maybe next time, huh?
Better luck next time.
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent. Quick on his feet and swift to take advantage of his... I faltered for but a brief moment.
Okay.
But before I knew it, he
I
had
have
me
no
on the
idea who
floor.
this person might be.
Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble,
yeah,
agile
okay.
opponent such as him, I found myself completely... Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
I guess it was a pretty poor matchup then. I am interested in seeing what happens. Also, what is that? I'm curious. Oh. Never mind. This person?
Hey there!
Where's your other partner?
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose.
Oh.
There was blood all over the place. His opponent was
God.
pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge?" But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply.
He got punched in the face, got knocked out, and the other guy freaked out and asked him why did
Why
he
don't you
dodge?
dodge, they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Ling Shun clan kung fu. It's just that he hadn't quite mastered. Don't even get me
I
started.
have a feeling this
I spent all my
clan
energy
is
helping
full
him
of
get from
idiots.
here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I got back, my scheduled match time had already passed and I had to forfeit. I don't
great.
dare tell my master about this, otherwise I'd never hear the end of it.
Maybe you should have just put him on a boat and just pushed him out to sea.
Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in
The
front of you like
currents
this.
just carry
I'm
him
afraid
back.
I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment. so I probably won't be able to help you with whatever you were here to.
Oh, all right then.
Okay.
Hope your buddy makes a swift recovery.
Thanks.
Hang in there. Right.
We still haven't
Who
got
else do
any
we
useful
ask?
information yet.
I guess we'll ask
Maybe we can go
Buckdoll.
talk to Beidou. Surely she's got to know something.
You gave an outstanding
Buckdoll
performance.
Silda, tell me.
Truly commendable. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, and it could have cost you the match. But you were quick to adapt and managed to claim victory over your opponent.
You have a keen
eye. In fact,
eye.
I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet, and the pattern of your breathing.
Oh god,
But
you just
it
sound
is
like
nothing
Fenty.
remarkable.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience. I guess
Okay.
not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask
I don't know. I don't think so.
What it will be in the final round. Do you
I mean,
think they'll be stronger
most of
than
it's
the
just our
one we
base
faced in the
attacks. We're just
semifinals?
mixing in
Not exactly.
wind element powers.
Content as for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed
Also,
and
what
his
is up with
superior
the
form.
cutscenes?
What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
It's vital that
If
we
that
make
is
it
the
to
case, then
Inazuma.
I have a proposal for you. I haven't properly introduced
Okay.
myself yet. In the land of Inazuma,
So you're
I was a
Ronin,
wandering samurai.
a wandering samurai, a Ronin, a samurai
Yeah,
without a
we
master.
can tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path of a wandering samurai, is there harm in acquiring a surplus skill? I do not mean to
guess
flaunt
not.
my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. I do possess some knowledge regarding, given your talents. A few hints from me will be all that.
Hang on.
I don't need
Don't you
it.
think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Gathering
cheating.
intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must know your enemy. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
Okay.
You betcha. Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Where's Paimon?
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild?
Is
In
there
return,
a bug
nature
or something?
also leaves its traces upon. However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things about you elude
Maybe I
me
should name this
still.
episode Martial Arts and
These are the
Cutscene
things
Bugs.
that come with me.
Right. Okay, we're with Kazuha by the beach, so let's see what he wants.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter.
Okay, what do you want to
You
discuss?
are skilled in manipulating the elements.
Yeah.
And not just a single element, but multiple.
We
Is
have
that
Geo
correct?
and Animo. So you already
Paimon
know.
knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known
So
all
he's quite
along.
proficient at information gathering.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted
What
misunderstandings.
kind of unwanted
If I'm not
misunderstanding?
mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match.
Yep.
When I talk
you
about
want me
that
to
which
go
I
all
see or
out,
hear
eh?
in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature.
Okay.
I hear the breath of the wind. It is things of this nature that I also hear
Well,
from
if-
within you.
Fenty
Nothing
loses
more.
his position as
As
the
crazy
Animo
as all
Archon,
that
I'm
sounds,
pretty certain that
somehow Paimon still
Kazuha will be a
believes you.
pretty
My humble
okay
abilities
replacement.
are negligible compared to your
He's like
incredible
a
feats.
Fenty 2.0.
To think a human could wield
But a
the
samurai
elements
version.
without a vision.
Yeah.
And not to mention your
Multiple
incredibly
ones.
complex scent, like that of some mysterious being.
Hey,
Yes,
stop
she
evaluating
is
the
strange.
research.
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities?
All I did was touch a statue of the sun.
Extra. So then, might I
So
be
you
so
probably
bold
have
as to
acquired the
inquire
power
how
connected
exactly
to the
it
gods
is that
then?
you learned to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
Probably Paimon's companionship.
It's nothing really. Paimon just just
Maybe
told her whatever
maybe
kingdom
Paimon is like Rava,
It's been
and
a
we're like
long
the
journey,
Avatar,
and many things have happened along the way.
and we're gonna be like
Somehow,
Avatar
she just
1.
naturally learned to use the elements through it all. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
I don't think you have
Perhaps
your
such
memories.
unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However,
okay.
I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it may yet reveal something to me.
Okay, so you want
Of
us
course,
to go all
I
out.
too shall share with you all that I've learned. That
Okay.
will make it a fair exchange. Now then,
A real battle.
let's test your skills.
Okay, let's go. We're just gonna rely on that elemental power. Oh. Wind! Okay.
I'm a rock.
Oh. And wind. And more wind. How does that four print work? Oh god. Wind. Okay, that's one down.
Spirit blade! Attack! Forth, my blade!
Wind. Ouch. Okay, that was pretty stupid of me. Where's Kazuha? There we go.
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even
Beyond
with your opponent's
reproach.
speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you.
Mm-hmm.
Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible.
What are you
He
talking about?
relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents.
Oh, our
In
final
other
opponent?
words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, then his
Is
attack
that
should
going to
please
be
save
the
you
actual
thanks.
master who
If
does
anything,
the whole
I should be
reflection
thanking
thing?
you for the opportunity. The world is a truly
just
mysterious
counterattacks?
place, it seems.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions. But don't you already have your own? Why are you so intent on exploring the connection between visions and the elements?
What are you after?
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods, and what
that's a
influences
good
the
question.
gods' decision to grant humans these visions. My apologies. You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters.
Yes.
For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways, I am willing to answer any
Okay.
question. So that's what you're curious about?
What
Then
did I
allow
actually
me
just
to
say?
tell you more. As you well know, a
Vision
vision
hunt.
hunt decree
Oh,
is
right.
currently
Are we asking
underway
about
in
why the god
Inazuma.
is hunting vision?
Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine.
Yeah.
People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably,
Okay.
sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients dead.
So people are being
In the
murdered for their
outset,
visions?
Supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living
Yeah.
beings, then does the current Electro Archon now doubt these criteria? Or even the
I mean,
act
can't they
in
just
and of itself?
Reject giving
Not to
visions
mention,
to people?
with no new Electro Visions
But
having
then
been
again,
granted
it
for such a
means
long
that-
time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings
It
on
doesn't
the
prevent other elements
She sounds
appearing
less like
within
an
their
Archon
own
and
nations.
More like a tyrant.
A little
As
bit.
far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity.
Eternity, okay.
She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel.
Sounds
Liyue's
very cold-hearted.
contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without
Absolutely
saying
nothing.
that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Oh?
Perhaps
Have
it's
you
the same god.
encountered the Electro Archon before?
It was already a long
With
time ago now.
We will change. But the Shogun will remain the same.
Okay,
If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will
Forever
come a
be
day
there.
when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her.
You seek
The
revenge.
time for your match is approaching.
Also, you look like a
Right. We got
fire
so distracted talking about Inazuma
vision
that
user
Paimon
than a
forgot all
wind
about
one.
the tournament.
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return
let's go back together.
Very well. Let's go.
I want to see if I can win.
Why isn't he? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen
Who are
up.
we up against?
We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash. This is the final match.
You're having way too much fun.
We've seen many exciting battles today. Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen her, her reputation knows no bounds. She strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and
Yuni,
the mere
also
mention of her
known
name
as
causes
Lumine.
even Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face.
And we have a happy face.
Introducing Liyue's traveling hero.
Wow!
I've been waiting for this
Okay.
moment.
I'm sure everyone
We're
witnessed
really
her
soaking it
thrilling
in, aren't
match
we?
in the semifinals. But today's final round will surely take. As for our other combatant,
He still hasn't arrived.
what could be
Okay.
taking him so long? Apologies, everyone. Just sit tight. We've
Maybe
got no
they're
other
too
choice.
intimidated to show up.
If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
Why postpone the match?
Wait a moment. Something, Captain Beidou. Perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler.
Did he
Come
steal
with
it? Yeah, it's been stolen, hasn't it?
Let me see. It's gone, all right. The vision is
missing.
Huh? Did somebody steal it? Who would dare do such a thing in broad daylight?
Opponent.
We don't know when it was taken exactly.
But we know who.
I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beidou.
Okay. But Thor is
No need
angry.
to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful gaze.
Okay.
The culprit has only
We could have
acted
gone far,
recently.
and we're on.
They will not
We're
have
surrounded
gotten
by
far.
water.
The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be certain to get it back.
Do we get to try out his
if you
character?
insist. I'll leave the match. I'll stay here
I'm interested in
and
trying
try to offer
out
some
Kazuha's
explanation to all
character
the
since I already got
spectators that came
Butt
to see the match.
If you would, please come with me.
My opponent was a no-show anyway.
But we're on an island. Where could he have possibly run
He
to?
might have a boat.
Come with me. I can sense the winds are coming.
Okay. Right, we just have to head over there.
The winds are guiding us forward. The
Right,
culprit
so
on
this
the
is
opposite shore.
proving to be tricky.
You can hear that too? What does it
Continue
sound
riding
like?
the wind onwards. Yeah, I want to ride the wind
Hubris.
onwards, but
This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such
we
a
just
scenario.
have to aim into the circle a little bit better. I think that should do it. Right, we're here. Challenge complete. Now...
They're here! Get them!
Oh,
Treasure hoarders, just as I
treasure
expected.
hoarders? Ouch.
In which case, please stand back.
I mean, you're not even here. Oh. Dione is dead.
My plane!
Dione is dead. I just called it Dione. Okay,
Freeze! Spirit plane! Attack!
and boom. Nice. Right. Onwards.
You caught up with me?
Right, we
How
found
is that possible?
the thief. Faye the
I
Flyer.
had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
I mean,
No boat could
We
ever
flew.
match the speed of the wind.
The
Yeah.
wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your
vision. I mean, we're both Animo users.
Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me.
I'm not so sure
This
that's
has nothing
how
to
it
do
works.
with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze. Additionally,
I
your
have
chosen
no
escape
idea what you're
route was
talking about.
flawed for reasons that are
He's
too
with
numerous
me,
to
but
go into.
in
in other words,
we're not friends.
you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand
Speed,
heist.
stealth, and style.
You...
Really?
But most disappointing of all is
You
the
want to
state
get a
of the
burn
vision
in?
your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine, fine. I admit it.
You wanted a vision.
I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters.
We fought all the way to the finals until you had to fight against me.
So you were supposed to be our opponent.
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. But then
we showed up.
After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance.
We're too strong, and so you resorted to stealing it? I mean, we don't even want the vision.
Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beidou.
And you stole it.
I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow,
hand over the vision.
After all I went through to get it, I think not.
There'll be consequences if you resist.
I know an empty threat when I hear one. Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway. It's nothing but a useless shell to me.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
Whoa, okay, he's very serious.
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux fleet.
Oh, he is very loyal to
burn the word thief
and the moon
on your
is rising.
forehead with a hot iron.
Oh my god. A bit too far.
I never would have
too
guessed
far.
you
Too
could
far.
be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
I'll just blow you back with wind.
What are you trying to do?
Wind blade, be gone.
And there we go. Is he dead? Okay, I feel like we're bullying this guy.
Do what you want, but please don't
brand
my
his
forehead,
forehead.
please.
Poor
he
guy.
has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near.
And still the gods do not bestow their favor upon him.
Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment? It's up to you. Such willingness is commendable.
Like the autumn leaf.
It fits the way of the samurai.
No.
Autumn
no need
breeze.
For that. Thank you for releasing me.
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it.
I take no pleasure
Tried to
in
force him
frightening
to
others.
awaken the vision, but why?
I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear.
I have
thought
no
it may be
idea
an
what you're getting at.
Yes.
What are you planning?
I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be reawakened.
Okay,
From
that's
the
an
moment
interesting
he
idea.
stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment.
Okay.
I've tried many other methods in the past, though
And
few
none has been
tales tell of a
successful?
masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible.
I mean,
Come,
we could try
why
and
don't you
awaken
give it
it.
a try?
I'll try.
The vision didn't seem to respond at all.
I mean, we're not
see.
exactly holding it.
So you are also unable to rekindle the vision.
I mean,
No matter.
we work completely
This was
differently from
expected.
everybody else in this world.
I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
Why are you trying to...
what's the
Why are you so
story behind
determined
this
to
vision anyway?
reawaken it?
The story begins with an old friend.
Okay, your friend.
He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless.
So his friend's vision didn't actually awaken, but instead he gained Anemo vision, which,
beauty of nature that lies
you know, Fenty Barbados, god of freedom.
The warrior
So his
in my heart.
desire to be free was what awakened his own vision.
It's just another way of saying
but not
I
his
do
friends.
as I please. All right then.
And he was electro
time we
as well.
returned. Do not let my feelings trouble.
Also, I like the fact that they're using
thank you.
Sort of a Japanese art style, an animated form of animation, like cutscenes for it. But yeah, I think the video has dragged on long enough. I think we're going to end the episode here, since we already had a pretty nice cutscene. If you did enjoy the episode, remember to like and subscribe, drop any comments in the comment section below. I am actually getting really interested about Inazuma, so let's see where the story takes us. Hey, thank you for watching my video. I hope you guys all enjoyed that. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to like and subscribe and drop a comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think. It really does help me out. If you haven't already done so, you can also hit the bell icon and turn on notifications. That way you'll get updates for when I upload my new videos. Or follow me on Twitter at KuroAkiGames. I'm also on Twitch at twitch.tv/KuroAkiGames, where I occasionally stream my raw gameplay videos on there, or some content that isn't on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram at KuroAkiGames, and I will see you guys soon.